Thank you. The war on terror, it is the war of terror. War is terror. Afghanistan is now the good war. At 11 o'clock on the morning of September 11, 2001, the Bush administration announced that Al-Qaeda was responsible for the attacks. This assertion was made prior to the conduct of an in-depth investigation by the FBI. The decision to go to war was made without the U.S. Department of Justice and any FBI link between Osama bin Laden, Al-Qaeda, and the attacks. On September 20th, 2001, the Taliban government offered to hand Osama bin Laden to a neutral Islamic country for trial if the U.S. presented them with any evidence that he was responsible for the attacks. This offer was repeated by the Taliban government on October 1st of 2001. Quote, "We are ready for negotiations. It is up to the other side to agree or not. Only negotiations will solve our problems," end quote. When asked about this offer at a press conference the following day, Bush replied, "There's no negotiations. There's no calendar. We'll act on our time." 6 days later, the bombing began in Afghanistan. Osama bin Laden is not wanted by the FBI for the 9/11 attacks. When asked why there is no mention of 9/11 on bin Laden's most wanted webpage, Rex Toon, the chief of investigative publicity for the FBI, said, quote, "Because the FBI has no hard evidence connecting bin Laden to 9/11. Let me say that again. The FBI has admitted that they have no hard evidence linking Osama bin Laden to 9/11. To this date, the Justice Department has not formally indicted and charged Osama bin Laden for the 9/11 attacks. They have no hard evidence. On the day of 9/11, the Bush regime was scrambling and shaping up for the war in Iraq. 1 year later, the 9/11 Commission started their hearings. The executive director of the 9/11 Commission was Bush insider Philip Zelikow. Zelikow is an aide. He was an aide to the National Security Advisory Board for H.W. Bush. He co-wrote a book and worked closely with Condoleezza Rice. He was also part of the Bush II transition team. But most significantly, Zelikow wrote the preemptive war strategy document in September 2002, which was used as a game plan for the invasion of Iraq and a blueprint for these wars of aggression. The 9/11 Family Steering Committee called for his resignation and demanded the 9/11 Commission apologize for appointing him as executive director. Those requests were ignored. Zelikow was responsible for shaping the official count of the events of September 11th. The 9/11 Family Steering Committee stated 70% of their questions were completely ignored. 70% of the questions were ignored. These current wars for empires are the 9/11 wars. Like the war in Iraq, the war in Afghanistan is based on lies and deception. Seeking the truth about 9/11 is not divisive. The truth about 9/11 is that we have not been told the truth about 9/11. Because of 9/11, we can be charged as terrorists for political protest. The government has copied all of our emails since 2005. The president has the power to arrest us as enemy combatants. Torture and warrantless wiretapping have become official policies of the U.S. government. The U.S. has waged 2 illegal wars of aggression. Millions have died. Thousands have been detained and tortured without being charged. Habeas corpus has been erased by the Military Commissions Act. Barack Obama will continue to justify the good war because of the official account of 9/11. The movement for 9/11 truth and accountability was started by victims' family members, now consists of hundreds of military, intelligence service, law enforcement, government officials, firefighters, first responders, pilots, architects, engineers, physicists, professors, and hundreds of thousands who question the official story. These wars for empire will continue to be justified by the official count of 9/11. It is up to us to challenge the official story of 9/11, as it will continue to be the pretext for the war on terror. Ask questions, demand answers, demand justice. No more wars for empire. No more good war. Troops home now.
Here, here.